Have you a moment, Meteor? I believe Ida wished a word with you. I should consider it a personal favor if you would lend her a sympathetic ear for her troubles. She has not been herself since Moonbraid's passing, and my heart aches to see her so downcast. Thankfully, I know some events are going to be explained, because I know that after 255, I have all of Heavensward, and after Heavensward, I have all the patch content, and after all the patch content, I have Stormblood, and after Stormblood, I have all the patch content. And then I have everything in Shadowbringers and Endwalker that I did do, but missed or misunderstood because I lacked this knowledge. So, like, I understand that a lot of the questions I'm asking, I should be given an answer to, because I'm in, like, 2014 or something right now. And I have the ability to play this game all the way into 2022. So, like, thankfully, I'm in the past, and so it's a lot less frustrating than, like, something where you have to wait for time to be linear at a standard rate of progression. It's not. I literally just jumped 40 days or 50 days. So, did I buy the story skip? No, I didn't. I bought the escape key. I've been playing since ARR. Story skips were not a thing. I just didn't read it. I just didn't read it. 90% of the cutscenes in this game, you can push escape. And actually, I will tell you, the ones that you can't, they're like, oh, this one's important. Not to somebody that's been pushing escape to this point. All that is frustrating. Having non-skippable cutscenes that do not explain everything that was in all the skippable story is worthless. Those should be taken out. There should be nothing in this game that is not skippable, unless that scene is also going to give you a previously on sequence to catch you up. Because it makes no sense to say, hey, did you read any of the books? No. Did you watch any of the TV shows? No. Did you watch any of the movies? No. Okay, well now you need to watch this director's interview and you cannot leave until you watch it. Why? The rising stones feels somehow colder. Moonbraid, Louise carried with her such an abundance of warmth and cheer. We must find some means of protecting ourselves from Ascian intrusions. There must be a way. Yeah, we gotta go get it. Midgard has it. Let's go kill Midgard. Get my blessing back. I loathe to see Ida in such pain, but I have not the words to comfort her. Can you imagine it? I, Papalymo, the one who has an eloquent comment for every situation, am at a loss for words. It's Meteor! Great. Oh, it's no use. I'm trying to stay positive, but... it's just hard, you know? The thing is, I know Moen would tell me off if she saw me moping around like this, which is why I decided to cheer myself up by getting her a special flower. I placed an order for a moon daisy with Rowena a little while ago, and it's ready to be picked up. The trouble is, I find Rowena a bit difficult at the best of times, and, well, this isn't one of them. I know it's silly, I just can't face it at the moment. So I was wondering, do you think maybe you could collect it for me? I have the coin to pay for the flower right here. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I'll be waiting for you. And the daisy at Ratherfrost. I don't really have a relationship with Ida and Papalymo. I have a relationship with the people who've gone and done quests with us. So, anybody that, like,
And some of them I know they make it in the future, and some of them I don't know where they are. So I don't know if they go off to like Charlene, or if they die, or if they're somewhere here in Aldenard or whatever. So I don't really know. I did the Anima Heavensward Relic the other day. Out of order. I know I'm not supposed to do it, but I jumped ahead and I did the Anima one on my main. And I met like Rowena and stuff. And that's who I'm about to meet. And so I don't think we've ever interacted with Rowena. And I've already done 6.1. So like, there's some people that like I have interactions with that mostly leave questions. There's some people I have interactions with and I already know how I feel about them because I spent a lot of time with them. People like Thancred and Y'shtola. There's some people that like I mostly just have questions about. People like Menphelia. And there's some people that like I meet them and like they don't mean anything to me because they're not people like Rambros from the Crystal Tower stuff. If he comes back, I don't remember it. Maybe he comes back, but I don't remember it. So whatever he does in the future must not have rang as significant. So, and like I watched DSU Prog, a lot of it, probably enough that I should have tried it. And I'm like, I could never clear this. Really? Because you just spent 150 hours watching it. Fair point. And so I love DSU Prog. Obviously, I'm aware of save him. And then yesterday, I did Coils for the first time. And I'm like, I already know. Blah, 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 blah. And I lost it. So when people come in, they're like, is this a spoiler stream? I don't know. Because I don't know what I don't know. Because there are elements of it where I tell you guys, like, wow, this means interesting things for Dynamis. Like, there are elements of it where I talk from the future. But then there are elements where I'm like I done Labyrinthos, so I was aware Moem Breda doesn't make it at some point. There's no way I thought she was... When was she introduced? 2.3? So every time, the first several times that Moem Breda was like, hey, I'm gonna do something and it's a little risky, but it'll be fine. My first couple times she said that, I was like, but it's not gonna be fine. But it's not gonna be fine. What if it's not fine? As opposed to like the normal like MMO thing. It's dangerous, but it'll be fine. You're like, yeah, I know it'll be fine, because nobody ever dies in these games. But like I was like, no, but it won't be fine. And it was, over and over. And so then this last time I was like, she's like, I'm injured, but go on without me. I was like, you'll be fine. And then she wasn't fine, and I was like, no! Alright, so we just stalled for like an hour. We are 6 hours into the stream. I think I've only done like 2 hours of gameplay. She did, I will say, like, I was a little nervous when she said, I'll die getting you this weapon. So I kind of thought in my head she was going to get us the blade. So when we were in Northern Thanalan there, up in the Cerulean plant, and she said, I'll die before I get you this weapon. Part of me stored that. Like, oh, okay, she's going to die to give us the weapon. The blade. But I didn't equate. I don't know that we've ever interacted, lady. I mean, I'm from the future, and I already know that you are behind all student loan debt. That you actually are a shadow partner in every attorney practice that is ambulance chasers. I actually already know from the future that you actually make money off of both sides of every war. That you are a person profiting off orphanages. I already know this. I don't trust you, but I don't believe we've met. 1.0 stories good? We'll see. I'd love to go back and learn some of that. A lot of it's documented. Like, you can't play it, but a lot of it's documented. Rowena would have, like, billboards of the game with, like, trademarks on it, just for her own profit. Wouldn't that be crazy? And next to them, they would say, and come to our party by using our payday loans. Rowena would offer credit cards to high school graduates not explaining what the interest rates were. You're 18, just sign this. What can I do for you today, adventurer? Eldritch trinket to trade? Yes. Ah, they got you running errands now. Oh, tell them scions, they really know how to make the most of your talents, don't they? Sending the savior of Eorzea to the bleeding market. Fine use of your time, that is. Seriously, though. You best learn how to say no, or they'll have you mucking out the chocobo stables next. Anyway, what was it you're here to pick up? The moon daisy, was it? Here, and take it. And tell that Eda lass I got a wide selection of headwear in stock if she ever decides to replace that dowdy old mask of hers. Gods knows she needs to. And the crystal braids, huh? Can't say I'm keen on the name, but as long as there's coin to be made, you could call yourself the Flying Fairies for all I care. She is a silent partner in the Golden Saucer, as far as I know. I may find out that some of the things I've accused her of here are actually true. Alright. Oh, wait. You wanted me to go down to the Wrath of Frost here. I gotta carry the flowers for you. At this point, I could have met her for the ARR Relic questline. It's gonna be a long time till I come back and do stuff like that, but I am looking forward to it. After I get done with MSQ, I'd like to come back and do all the stuff I end up missing as a result of the pace. Because they're changing dungeons as the duty support system comes through, I'm trying to stay ahead of the duty support system. So that's kind of like the wall coming up behind me, because that's the first time they're like not just cleaning out quests, but they're drastically changing things at all. And I want to experience the instances as they were and then as they are. So I have to clear Heavensward before 6.2. I have to. They've already told us which dungeons are covered by duty support, so I want to clear all of base Heavensward. So because we do a lot of sidetrack discussion here, I've just been really slow to get through this.
Ugh, Rowena can be so annoying. She will just not take no for an answer. Every time I visit her, she insists I replace my visor with something more fashionable. Then I tell her I like it just fine the way it is. Oh, she says it again and again and again and drives me crazy. Ugh. What I mean to say is, I really appreciate you doing this for me. So anyway, let's see it.
She's Mickey Mouse, by the way.
Mom Breda love these things, you know. Well, I hope that somewhere, somehow, she knows I'm still thinking of her.
I'll never forget you, Moon. None of us will.
The song riseth to a crescendo.
You're such a dick. You're such a dick. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh.
Is that what I think it is?
I don't know. Do you think it's dragons attacking Ishgard?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
We have received grave tidings from Ishgard. Pray return to the Rising Stones at once.
Now that's Prey Return to the Rising Stones. The Prey Return count here is only for the Waking Sands. We've been ignoring the Rising Stones. They're lucky, or this count right here would be very large. 20 times we've been told to come to the Waking Sands with Prey Return. Not the hard mode dungeons where they're like, I mean, at your, or the hard mode trials where it's like, yeah, I mean, at your convenience. Alright. I'm not a fan of Midgard. Not a fan of Midgard. As far as I'm concerned, he just got Mo and Breda killed. And until him and Heidel explain to me otherwise, that's where I'm at. And the fact that they let me carry him around as a mini pet is super weird. You will notice he's right here. I think you guys are probably supposed to be in there with me. You're still talking about Mo and Breda. I think you guys are supposed to be with me. Whoa, 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 whoa. How are you here? You were just with me.
Thanks again, Meteor. I think I'm gonna be alright.
I just told you that he needed us. There's no sense of urgency with these guys. Alright. We shall press ever onwards, like we always have done. I will not squander the sacrifices of our fallen friends by surrendering to a paralysis born of fear. Well, let's get to it. My apologies for the interruption. I was deeply saddened to learn of Mo and Breda's passing. More sad than anybody else by far. Her loss will be sorely felt. Alas, recent developments in Ishgard leave us little time to mourn. The envoy from Querthos will soon arrive, and we must hasten to hear her report.